From startup challenges to sustainable growth in services and profit, an important blueprint for entrepreneurs. Welcome, everyone, current entrepreneurs and those preparing to leap into small business. I want to acknowledge something we don't say enough. Entrepreneurship is lonely. It can be isolating at times, and it's profoundly misunderstood. Behind every polished pitch and motivational post lies a quiet battlefield, where resilience meets reality. Today, we're not here for slogans. We're here for truth, for structure, for the systems that separate the 10% who survive from the 90% who don't. This is your blueprint. Let's start with what the statistics actually tell us. Out of 150 million startups globally, only 10% survive their early years. In the United States, that number reaches 20% if you're fortunate. 1/3 fail because their product was never needed. 22% collapse under marketing failures. 18% from team dysfunction. 16% from financial weakness. And here's the devastating one. 82% from cash flow mismanagement. These aren't just numbers. These are unspoken lessons, written in exhausted nights and unpaid invoices. But here's what matters. Those who succeed aren't necessarily the most gifted or connected. They're the ones who learn to test, validate, and build with both courage and calculation. So how do we move from chaos to clarity? From hope to strategy? It begins with vision. Not vague dreams, but tested, validated vision. You must understand what success actually looks like for you, not what Instagram says it should look like. Next, identify real market needs. This isn't about what you think people want. It's about what they'll actually pay for. Study the gap between desire and reality. Then comes planning and testing. This is where most founders stumble. They mistake activity for progress, pouring energy into untested ideas, confusing hope with validation. Test your concept. Test financial viability. Develop your prototype. Build your MVP. But build it lean, build it smart, and build it based on real feedback. Structure your growth deliberately. Equip yourself with effective systems and workflows. Use the tools that multiply your efforts, not just fill your time. Measure your progress with metrics that matter, not vanity numbers, but signals that tell you whether you're building something sustainable. And here's the secret most miss. Separate your personal development from your business growth. They feed each other, but they are not the same thing. Your worth is not your revenue. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. AI and agentic mechanisms. This isn't hype, this is infrastructure. In the same way the internet transformed business in the 90s, AI is transforming it now. Agentic AI means systems that work for you while you sleep, tools that analyze your market, optimize your operations, and scale your decision-making. Imagine having a research assistant that never tires, a marketing analyst who processes thousands of data points instantly, a workflow manager that anticipates bottlenecks before they happen. This is not the future. This is now. And those who learn to utilize these tools as part of their infrastructure will dominate the next decade. We're providing masterclasses, detailed implementation guides, and specialized AI tools designed specifically for small business survival and scale. Podcasts that dissect real founder journeys. Systems that have been battle-tested in the marketplace. Because you shouldn't have to figure this out alone. Here's your plan, from 1 to 10. Each step builds momentum. Each step closes a leak in your business. Step 1. Define your vision with brutal clarity. Write down exactly what success means to you, not society. Expected outcome, decision-making becomes 40% faster because you know what you're building toward. Step 2. Validate market demand before you build. Talk to 20 potential customers before writing a single line of code or spending $1. Expected outcome, you avoid the 33% who failed because nobody wanted their product. Step 3. Develop a lean, action-oriented business plan. 1 page. Revenue model, customer acquisition cost, lifetime value, break-even point. Expected outcome, you can pitch your business in 60 seconds and know if it's financially viable. Step 4. Implement cash flow controls immediately. Weekly cash flow forecasting, separate accounts for taxes and operations, 90-day runway minimum. Expected outcome, you dodge the 82% who collapse from cash mismanagement. Step 5. Build your brand around customer transformation. Not what you sell, but what your customer becomes after buying. Expected outcome, marketing becomes 3 times more effective because you're speaking to desire, not features. Step 6. Deploy low-cost, high-impact marketing systems. Content that educates, automated follow-up sequences, and strategic partnerships. Expected outcome, customer acquisition costs drop 50% within 90 days. Step 7. Build your network before you need it. 1 coffee meeting per week with someone in your industry. Expected outcome, when a crisis hits, you have 5 people to call who actually answer. Step 8. Automate ruthlessly with AI and smart tools. Customer service, scheduling, data analysis, and content repurposing. Expected outcome, you reclaim 15 hours per week to focus on revenue-generating activities. Step 9. Protect your energy through strategic time management. 3 deep work blocks weekly for growth activities only. Expected outcome, revenue increases 30% because you're working on the business, not just in the business. Step 10. Create a continuous learning system. 1 book monthly, 1 course quarterly, 1 mastermind annually. Expected outcome, you adapt faster than market changes, staying ahead of 90% of competitors. This isn't theory. This is a tested design. Every step is measurable. Every outcome is achievable. And together, they create a business that doesn't just survive, it scales. The road ahead isn't easier because you've heard this, but it's clearer. And clarity is the difference between burning out and breaking through. The future belongs not to reckless dreamers or cautious doubters. It belongs to those who build with both courage and calculation, who dares to test before they leap, who find wisdom not in avoiding failure, but in architecting success through it. Now here's how we support you in this journey. We've built an entire ecosystem of resources designed to move you from chaos to control. Visit our Patreon community at patreon.com/CEO Bulletin Biz Central BGSI for exclusive masterclasses and ongoing support. Access BizBoost at bizcentral.co/bizboost for comprehensive business building frameworks. Use our Market Intelligence Suite at app.ownthemarketsuite.online to make data-driven decisions. And leverage Wealth Pro at insightvista.pro/wealthpro for financial optimization tools. These aren't just resources. They're your infrastructure, your support system, your competitive advantage. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your courage. Share your experiences with us, your story, your struggle, your breakthrough. It matters. It adds to our collective intelligence. Let's build something that lasts together.